What's going on, everybody? It's Sunday, and today we got some special action for you, as it is the IBS Gauntlet. In game one, we got Snack Bears taking on. Sorry, wait,
Come on, you got it.
no, sorry, we got Super Best Friends Club taking on. What is
Come on.
happening? I'm
Bobcat
sorry,
Esports.
Bobcat Esports. There we go. Some crazy stuff has gone on here, but we are figuring it out now. As you can see, the stream was a little bit delayed. We had some technical issues, but nonetheless, we are into the client draft. They already did the pro draft, so we're going to be seeing the picks come in order for this game. And remind you, this is a best of one, so we're going to have this game first. The winner of this game is going to take on Snack Bears, and then after that, the winner is going to take on DOV. So, got some Fire League of Legends for you today. 3 games should be coming up, and I'm excited for it. I'm Chance, joined by Michael. And Michael, how you doing today?
Doing good. I mean, I got introed in a little late there, but I mean, hey, we're a little bit behind, but we're catching up. So yeah, as we can see, we're already seeing the top laners locked in. I do want to point out that for Bobcats, they locked in the Mordekaiser Red 4. So the Wukong was actually a counter pick into it, which is not the pick I would have assumed. But yeah, Fritz is right. I'm going to start up our prediction.
Yeah, and I think that Wukong is just Slash.
It is Slash.
I think Wukong is just absolutely broken right now with the new buffs that came through, especially the W being able to send you over walls, and just in general the increased attack speed from that Q as an auto reset. Wukong feels very, very good right now, and I think paired up with the Diana, it's going to be very interesting in this team fight. With this team fight potential that actually does come out of Super Best Friends Club.
Exactly, and if you could keep talking while I set this up, sorry.
Yes, absolutely. So, champions are getting locked in down the board here. We can see in this mid lane, Ari versus Malzahar matchup. In the jungle, it's going to be the Diana versus the Jin Zhao, and then Wukong and Mordekaiser going out in the top lane. And then in the bottom lane, we got the Xayah and the Maokai taking on the Ezreal and the Morgana. Now, Michael, I know you're a big Maokai fan. Do you want to talk about this a little bit?
Dude, it's just so disgusting. I think Morgana plays very well into it. It's so surprising to me that they end up going for it on the blue 3. Yeah. And Morgana, I really like the Morgana as an answer. I mean, it can't match up as much the poke, and it doesn't have heal to sustain through it. But the Black Shield is very helpful against Maokai trying to go in. And also, you have an Ezreal, so it's even harder for the Maokai to actually do anything there.
Yeah, I mean, I know you've expressed your displeasure with the Maokai pick in the support role. I think just in general, the Maokai pick. And it seems kind of hard. I mean, how in the world is this guy going to ever get onto Ezreal?
Or Ari.
I mean, it seems so hard to play this matchup.
I mean, if not else, the Maokai still does have the ultimate, which makes for great zone control. So that's definitely something to look out for.
Yeah, definitely something indeed there. And now, we didn't really get a chance to talk too much about it as the draft is actually happening, but I mean, we do have a little bit of time right now to run down each of these matchups and kind of look at what the teams are going to do, right? So I talked a little bit about the Wukong and the Diana with this team fight kind of prowess that Super Best Friends Club actually has. Mm-hmm. How do you feel the rest of their team kind of melds with that?
It definitely feels a little weird because they want to get those big wombo combo ults, and then at the same time, Malzahar wants to lock down a single person. So it feels like the Malzahar is kind of out of place, but as a blind pick, it is relatively safe. But I think the Ari is well paired into it and has enough mobility to try to combat the rest of the dive comp.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, you do have a lot of dive that does come out of Bobcat's side here with the Ari, with the Jin Zhao who wants to dive in, and then Mordekaiser who can kind of just isolate a target. Now, I know that Mordekaiser a lot of the times does like to stay in that split push side, split push in the side lane. And just kind of take these isolated 1v1s. And even if it's not isolated 1v1, he can isolate the 1v1. So, yeah. I'm expected to see a lot from this Mordekaiser in the side lane. We'll see what Potato Mustard can actually do.
And so I already mentioned this when he started the draft, that the Wukong was actually picked in response to the Mordekaiser. And I don't think that's a necessarily great pick in isolation. But also, with what we saw today in the LCS finals, Mordekaiser picked onto the big stage. So now onto the second biggest stage. we'll see how well Potato Mustard can actually pilot it.
Yeah, and I just for the narrative's sake, how did it do in LCS finals today?
Impact smashed with it. It was super strong, and I mean helped EG to the 3-0.
All right, well, you know what they say, live evil, right? We'll see if Potato Mustard is also able to live evil with this Mordekaiser in the ways that Impact did. How about this jungle matchup though?
Jungle matchup, I feel Zinzao should obviously win the 1v1 in isolation, but I think that especially with the rest of the comp combined, Diana enables her team a lot and should try to make something happen though. Mordekaiser ulting the Diana could mess that up big time.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, it definitely the Mordekaiser LT could just be very, very huge. And I mean, Potato Mustard if he's able to. We've talked about it a little bit, but if you can isolate that Diana and make the Moonfall useless, it ruins a lot of the team fight prowess actually from this team. So I'm definitely looking to see that come through. And yeah, okay. Well, I'm getting yelled at to do an intermission, so we're gonna throw it off to a break. We'll be right back for game number 1 between Super Best Friends Club and Bobcat Esports. And we are on to the Rift for the first game of the IBS Gauntlet today. We got Super Best Friends Club taking on Bobcat Esports, and Bobcat on the red side today. Potato Mustard on the Mordekaiser in the top lane, and your Deads on Jin Zhao in the jungle. Miss Pimp on Ari in the mid lane, and Donkey Dunks and Bell taking it into the bottom lane with the Ezreal and the Morgana.
And for the side of Super Best Friends Club, we got Num Nums in the top on Wukong, Blue in the jungle on Diana, Drawn to Phantoms piloting the Malzahar, and Megalithon versus Frown Power on Xayah and Maokai.
Both of these teams so far just taking the 5 point, trying to gain some vision, some information on the enemy. Some words going down here and there, but nothing too notable for the time being.
Yeah, nothing too notable. I don't think we're going to be seeing all too much happening. I mean, I will expect to see Xin Zhao ganking early, but Xayah generally tends to stay far back, but we might catch out a Maokai trying to step up a bit too far.
Yeah, and I do want to just mention that it is going to be the lethality Xayah look this game with that Aerie picked up, and then the longsword 3-pot start. And I believe Xayah's getting absolutely gutted pretty soon, if not the next patch. Did you see that as well or no?
I did not. Was it just supposed to be lethality Xayah?
I think so, but I'm not 100% sure on that.
Ooh.
Someone can check me on that. But either way, I think I heard that the other day, but we'll see. I mean, I think lethality Xayah is pretty good. I like the look a lot. It's a lot of poke damage, a lot of quick burst. And it does give, a little bit of a different look in the AD carry role.
Yeah. And we're seeing just a little bit of trades here. Snack Bear is able to get the early level 2 first.
Snack Bears?
Dude, it's an SB. Super Best Friends Club, Snack Bears. Come on.
Put some respect on their name.
I know.
Super Best Friends Club. It's okay.
Super Best Friends Club. Morgana on the flank, though. What the heck?
You think she's running from the sapling? But nonetheless, I mean, the power of Maokai in this lane, you can see, right, that both of these members of Bobcat are sitting so low right now. And
yeah,
definitely in kill range of this lethality Xayah with a little Q Eve. Maybe an auto thrown in there for good measure. Either way.
And I just looked at the Xayah changes, and it's 20 damage in 2 seconds off of max rank Q, so definitely hitting that power of maxing that ability first. Yeah.
So, I mean, they're nerfing it. It's not too much, but...
Not gutting. Oh, the E forward.
Oh! Donkey! 1 HP! Has to heal, and will live for now. But look at the saplings. Frown power. Making the opponents frown here. Have to burn that summoner.
It was a little ambitious of the E forward to get away from a sapling.
That was crazy. That was crazy, that E. But nonetheless, Frown continues to throw out those saplings into the bush. For the record, if you're building like crit Xayah, then you build if you're building crit Xayah, you max E, but lethality Xayah maxes Q.
Yeah, just for the poke and spam.
Yep. Yeah, we'll see. Oh, bind goes a bit wide, but Andrew Deads is here. Wind becomes lightning.
They traded just a little bit too early, so Zinza wasn't actually able to get in lane.
Yeah, I think if the bot lane for Bobcat waited just a little bit longer there, that could have been super good. And it would have definitely caught Megalithon a little bit too far forward there trying to get the trade. But nonetheless, I mean, very low resources for everyone in this bottom lane.
Yeah, very. It's the only thing keeping Donkey alive. I mean, now they're backing, but Xayah just too low on mana to pull out the QE combo.
Mm-hmm. The base comes through, so it's going to give Super Best Friends Club a little bit of time in free time in this lane to push that in and gain some priority. Dragon is spawning now, and it is the Hex Tech, so that will be the first one of the game. Jungle's on opposing sides right now, so we're not going to be getting a lot of action, but just pushing in the wave bot.
Bell throwing in abilities to Frown Power and doing basically 0 damage.
Yeah, basically 0. I mean, just because we keep getting sent up into this top lane, and your Deads wants some action as well here, but Potato kind of has to hold that wave, and Num is fine. Num knows, he's like, hey, someone's probably here, and that's no vision as well. So
yeah, good awareness, good heads up play, protective, but able to get the upper hand a little bit in this lane, being able to get the shove at least. CS is fairly even though.
Yeah, and was able to pick up that Executioner's calling with the first, with that cheater recall, burn that TP to get back, but nonetheless, does have those Grievous wounds cut out right now, so Potato Mustard not going to be healing as much, but And Your Dead's back into this top lane. Here we go, now Nums goes in, flash forward, Wind Becomes Lightning doesn't connect, Cyclone is going to buy some time, but the Wind Becomes Lightning does connect, second iteration of the Cyclone comes through, spin to win for fun. And Nums is going to avoid that gank, just burning the ultimate. And actually getting a flash.
Yeah, getting a flash. And with that second iteration of Cyclone coming out, can't wait for the third, but...
it's coming soon.
We'll see how they innovate.
Yeah, we'll see what happens here. I'm sure that that software update will come soon. Give Wukong 3 spins for every ultimate.
There should be a champion that, like, their abilities level up after how many times they've casted it.
That would be pretty interesting. I agree. I do want to point out, though, this invade coming through from blue right now, and the bind's going to land onto Frown Power, but not too much traded back, and blue's actually able to secure this Gromp, take the Gromp away from And Your Deads.
Gets the level 6s, 2 levels up on And Your Deads.
Could definitely look for a dive here. This bot lane dive is very doable. With this wave shoving in as well. You gotta wait for the next wave, I think. Just double stack the wave for good measure, but the bush is warded in the lane. So this is actually gonna be spotted out.
I don't know if Diana actually walked far enough to be seen, but...
I think we're gonna get a 3v3.
Yeah, And Your Deads is here. Diana's starting the
dragon. Oh my gosh, starting up the dragon. Alright. Dragon started up. Bot lane from Super Best Friends Club has rotated over. So this should be a dragon due to that bot lane priority for Megalithon and Frown Power. Ping's coming in as the mid laners walk over, but the first dragon of the game will go over to Super Best Friends Club and blue.
Yeah, that's the power of the push in that bot lane and how much pressure the Maokai can actually put out. But now, a little bit of an invade on the blues. See if Miss Pimp and And Your Deads wants to actually do something, but they're outnumbered.
Level 6 to level 5 on these junglers as well here. Gauntlet Phantom does have ultimate available. We'll see if they have to go for it, but now the bot lane from Bobcat is blocking up, so Super Best Friends Club has to kind of run for the hills here and seed away this pressure and the play that they were trying to go for.
Ooh, aggression.
Into the top lane we go. Cyclone comes through, but into the Death Realm, he ulted the clone!
Uh-oh.
Potato Mustard ulted the clone, and we'll have to burn the flash to get away there. Wow.
You hate to see it.
That is unlucky. That is really unlucky for Potato Mustard, but nonetheless, he does have that TP, so he can get back into the lane. But Numnum's feeling pretty good on this Wukong. I mean, he's absorbed a gank, and he got a flash out of it, and then he goes for the 1v1 and gets another flash out of it. So Numnum's feeling good right now. Does have that CS lead too, so...
Almost 3 waves.
Almost 3 waves, yeah. Drown the Phantom, just farming it up in the mid lane. Big wave crashing here. As blue is now in this bottom lane. No ultimates available, but Num-Nums. Oh no, the early split from And Your Deads, and now we're gonna get a 1v1 here. Cone comes through, but uh-oh, Bell is just dead. Into the play comes the mid laners, and Num-Nums is gonna find the kill onto And Your Deads. Miss Pimp going in with the Spirit Rush over the wall. Ignite's gonna go onto Num-Nums. We'll see if there's continuation that comes through, but
how did already use 2 charges?
I don't know how. I have no idea what happened there, but the Nature's Grasp was the hit. Oh, it forces the flash out of Donkey, and winning all around here for Super Best Friends Club.
Yeah, starting off early, they're making their team work, getting plays on opposite sides of the map, and I mean, it's gotta be so... Yeah, winning on both sides of the map, but it's gotta be so disheartening if you're that Xin Zhao. Have the Wukong come over, you're already struggling, takes the red, and then kills you for it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, just looking at the CS numbers right now, 21 in favor of blue in the jungle. You know, the top lane CS has evened up a little bit, but the wave is being shoved into Num Num, so he's going to be able to pick up some of these minions and get that lead back. In the mid lane, 10 in favor of Drown the Phantom, and about 12 in the bottom lane in favor of Megalithon. So all around, just Super Best Friends Club winning out across the map.
Looking good while doing it. I want to see how they transition to the rest of the game, but Potato Mustard just got the recall stopped. But this should open up a Rift Herald over for blue if they choose to go for it.
Yeah, and especially with Frown Power roaming up, I think they can definitely go for this objective. Obviously, And Your Deads is in the mid lane, looking to try and get onto John Phantom. Does have the flash still, though. So there shouldn't be too much happening there. And that's the power of this Xayah pick, is that it can actually play so safe in the solo lane, and allows your support to roam very, very effectively. So you can see there, just clearing out the wave, no threat at all. And now we're going to get a fight around this Rift Herald. Nature's Advance.
Not really
Nature's
much of one.
Grasp. Yeah, not really. Just Maokai Ultimate. Gonna zone off everyone, and the Herald is gonna go over to Super Best Friends Club, and Num Nums is gonna pick that up and try to continue domination in the top lane.
Yeah, Megalithon needs to be a little bit careful. Has the Blade Collar, so should be fine. Or Featherstorm, sorry. So
Yeah,
should be fine. Shouldn't really be under too much, but just
Oh
needs
my
to be
goodness.
careful for the poke.
Yeah, I don't imagine that the Xayah will ever die in the side lane, especially against these two champs. But that's just me. I mean, I've been wrong before. It happened once, I think. But
Yeah, I can only think of
maybe
one
once.
time.
I think only one time is
Sounds about right.
That's the stat right there. But nonetheless, second dragon spawning in about 35 seconds. It is going to be the Infernal and the Herald. Okay, spawned up into the top lane here, just for plates. It looks like
Time is running out, but I think it definitely could have been utilized.
no way,
better.
dude. Really?
No,
Was
like
it really?
on plates.
Oh, I see. I mean, yeah, you would have loved to like make a play up there first, get Potato Mustard out of the lane, and then drop the Herald. But nonetheless, still going to be 320 in the pockets of Num Nums, and just extending this Wukong further ahead. And now we're going in 1v1. Cyclone's going to knock a Potato Mustard into the death room. We go. Cyclone 2 comes through, but the Q isolation damage is a lot. Num Nums has to run for the hills, and the claw back is going to find the solo kill. Potato Mustard finds it and evens up the kills in this lane.
Yeah, that's more the Wukong Mordekaiser matchup I know. Because Wukong gets so much armor from his passive, but you're up against a Mordekaiser.
Yeah, I mean,
That doesn't mean all that much.
it doesn't. And I really expected this to go better for Num Nums. I mean, especially just with the lead that he had, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it was a little unlucky because even with the clone that Num Nums popped out, they still got, like, both the clone and the normal Wukong got hit by the Mordekaiser Q, which is a lot of the damage.
Yeah, absolutely. And the isolated Q, yeah, I mean, you saw Num Nums was winning and then took like 2 isolated Qs to the face, and that was definitely rough here, but we're going in now. Frown's gonna take a lot of damage, but you know, he's okay for the time being. Low mana onto Donkey, and both of these junglers are on this bottom side, so we could get a 3v3. Farm also has been evened up, so
These bot laners are getting low too, so I definitely think we're going to see some action around here, especially with Xin Zhao lurking.
yeah, and the saplings, Frown Power got the cannon, just chucking them, doing so much damage. Oh, I think Donkey could have gotten rooted up there, but look at how far he's walking forward. Featherstorm and the Twisted Advance going to come through. Heal's not enough to save him, as Megathon's going to get the kill. Into the backlines, and your Deads is frontlining, but he just can't do much as Diana jumping in, and that's 2 for 0 in favor of Super Best Friends Club. And that goes very, very badly for Bobcat.
Yeah, even with a little misplay from Blue ulting before actually going anywhere, doesn't matter. They're able to pick up 2 so far, and a 3rd kill coming in for the side of Super Best Friends Club.
Megalithon with that QE combo taking out Bell, and that's just that's the power of this lethality Zaya, right? Is you can chunk people from super far away and just absolutely one-shot them. So definitely it feels good there to get that gold influx. And if you're pressing tab right now, you see the gold on the Diana and the Zaya, and that's a very bad sign for Bobcat.
This tab show? Oh, you just items? I was like, I'm hitting tab. It's just putting my scoreboard away. What is gold?
X.
I just looked at gold and Malzahar was in the negatives. I'm like, wow, that's surprising. But obviously bringing the debt room. But down in the bot lane, about 600 gold lead for Megalithon. And I mean, it's showing now with the swap to top. Mordekaiser needs to be careful, but has the Realm of Death.
Flash is available as well, so it looks like that's just going to be it for that play. Nothing really to come from it, but I mean, either way, even in the top lane, right? Num-Nums.
They're just giving this turret. Wukong doesn't get here fast enough.
Num-Nums is on the way. But yeah, I think this tower might just go down here. He could just look for the 2v1, but instead, tower just going to be given over with the objective bounty. So that's a lot of gold being given back here to Bobcat Esports. And with a 3k Big B gold advantage, it's not enough to where you can just give away those towers, right? If you're Super Best Friends Club. And Miss Pimp could be in trouble here. Moonfall over the top. Spirit Rush was forced out. There's one more. Chilling Smite is going to find a slow, but the Trump is not connected, and your Deads could be in trouble. Crescent Guard. He's going to buy some time, but they are all running in. Blast Cone into the Nether's Grasp from Drown the Phantom. And your Deads is Deads again.
Yeah,
this is the third time.
This is just a rough game, and I don't even necessarily blame them. It's just, they have been such a target.
Yeah, for sure. And I mean, even Potato Mustard has to just back up and seed this top lane tier 1 because there's just too many members and too many strong members of Super Best Friends Club there.
Big B gold advantage growing to over 4k now. This Rift Herald should go over, and then I mean that's probably the next dragon as well.
I would have to imagine, I mean, coming up in just under 30 seconds, they're on the Herald now, they can just walk right down to it, and I mean, even if they give it, as you can see now, and your Deads is on the bottom side of the map, in position for that more than Super Best Friends Club is, but either way, doesn't seem like it's going to be an issue.
Yeah, and now seeing some backs go through, people sitting on money. Diana, not quite able to finish the Nashers, but getting close. All mythics completed for the side of the Super Best Friends Club. Morgana's still waiting, but it looks like Bobcat has first position.
Yeah, Bobcat into this river first. Blue has to be careful. Don't walk in. Okay, very, very intelligent there to use that Q to check the bush as well as that Scribe Bloom. Oh my gosh, Num-Nums with the flash in. Cyclone onto 4. Moonfall. Oh my goodness. As absolute destruction for Bobcat Esports. Potato Mustard is going to lose in the Death Realm as well.
First of all, very good engage from Num-Nums. Very good follow-up from the rest of the team. But out of all the people who are there, Potato Mustard, you ult the Wukong. I feel there are so many squishier people that you could have grabbed, but very strong play. And now with the Rift Herald, should be able to drop it, pick up at least 2, maybe even crack into the inhib.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see here. This tier 1 tower is going to fall. They do have the Herald, and Shelly will be brought into the action. The wave is almost dead. There's only a few minions left, but this tower still should go down. I don't think they can continue, though, as 4 members from Bobcat are here to stop the play. But 2 towers and an entire team fight win and soul point for Super Best Friends Club, and it's becoming more and more difficult for Bobcat to even have a chance in this game.
Yeah, Bobcat definitely looking for something to claw their way back into the game. Now it gets a little bit harder because Baron is such a hard objective to take, and if you're Bobcat, you don't have the members to take it quickly.
I mean, yeah, Ezreal does decent damage, but it's still gonna take a long time. You know, Xin Zhao Ari is not the most DPS mage you can have in the game, so It is a bit tough. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's a bit tough.
And for the side of Super Best Friends Club, they just a good sneak over the wall. But I was holding my breath because they just need to not die. They just need to wait to one of those big objectives, force a fight around it, or don't take the objective. That's big anyways, and then you should just be able to win.
Yeah, definitely. And with the Mountain Soul, I mean, it just makes it even harder to kill these members. And it's not even like Bobcat has that much damage on their team. They're so far behind.
Just
that
because
they
the
don't
ghost
even
isn't
have the
racist
damage
doesn't
to
make it
break
not
through,
spirit box.
you know, these health bars
You have to ask it
without
real
Mountain
questions
Soul.
like,
And
where
now
are
add
you?
on
What do you
Mountain
want?
Soul, and it seems very, very difficult. I don't know how they're going to be able to do it.
Yeah, very difficult for sure.
You didn't ask him if he was French.
And it
That's
looks
what,
like
that,
Super
you
Best
missed
Friends Club already setting up around the Baron. Want to make it happen soon.
Come look at where this.
Yeah, and this makes sense to me.
I mean, at least it's right by the door, so that way, like,
Just due to the fact that
you're a bitch.
they have the prio, they can basically do whatever they want at this point. They're up 7.3k.
I think our producer might be coming
I
through.
hate you.
What's happening?
Yeah, our producer is coming through a little bit on stream. So just another technical issue to come through.
It's okay.
Hopefully he's listening and realizes. Okay.
Baron started up. He's not talking. That's interesting. But Baron started up. We'll see what happens. As Super Best Friends Club is on the objective. It's 3v5 though. As a smite will be proper. And Blue is going to be pretty good. Blue's going to go onto Potato Mustard and just find the one shot there. And 5v4. Well, 4v3, I guess. Super Best Friends Club going to push down this mid lane. A minute 39 on the Dragon.
Yeah, I mean, I don't even think they need the Dragon. It's a good backup plan. John the Phantom can be down there. But also, I mean, you could just push 5.
He's running in circles.
Dunk you. Dunk you. Walk right back.
Oh, just an advance comes through, flash of the wall. Moonfall. Okay, guys. Really?
That was a little mean.
He's just a poor Ezreal. He's just a poor Ezreal.
Just a poor Ezreal.
Mid lane tower, tier 3. Should go down here, I believe. Maybe not.
I mean, I'd hope. Just auto siege minions kicking away.
Cannon minion.
We got distracted.
It got distracted by the caster. Unlucky. But they do have a wave in this top lane as well here, so
Bell bends behind around the minion.
Here we go. Ooh, nice Everfrost there, as Num Nums could be in trouble. Cyclone's gonna knock up 3. This is strong. It's a minion. And Drana Phantom playing the long con, got the wave shoved into this tier 2 tower, and he's gonna be smacking away at it. Sure Shot Barrage is going to do a little damage and thin out the wave a little bit, but this tier 2 should still go down.
Did they got one turret with the Baron so far? Oh, it's top tier 2 might have been taken as well.
Right?
Okay, yeah,
oh, it didn't go down. Oh, no.
Uh-oh. Okay, it was still 2 because mid inhib and top tier 2 went down, but that is not as much as I was expecting, but now Blue a little bit alone.
Dragon is spawning. Gotta dodge. Oh my gosh, look at the movement here, but Mispimp going in. Sphere Rush cannot find the Everfrost, and the rest of Super Best Friends Club is on the way. But Bobcat has this Dragon controlled for the time being. Started up. I'll see if Blue can get in. Does not have the flash, does have the smite available, and Bell's gonna die! Just dead by Megalithon as the Nether's Grass comes through, and it is pretty bad. Num Num's diving the backlines. Drowning Phantom is in the death realm, has to burn the flash away, but the isolated Qs are too much.
Yeah.
Potato Mustard will find the kill there, but should pay with their lives here. Shrine Power is going to find the credit for that. The Dragon has been stopped up as Blue is going to find Ducky. Oh no! That's the flash over the wall.
Wait.
And Blue doesn't have the flash to follow. I don't think he had vision. So
Okay,
I had to just give it up there. But
hey, that's what I was talking about with the Mordekaiser though. Ult somebody you can actually kill, and I mean that's found the second kill of the game for their team, but still down 12k. You're almost.
I mean, yeah, it's definitely a better angle there, but it's still not enough, I think. And with the Mountain Soul, I would imagine that Super Best Friends Club can just push 5 members, 1 lane, and just fight. Just rip it and let's go.
They're picking up their outer towers, making it nice and clean, but
Miss Pimp going in. Oh my gosh, Charm onto the minion again. How many times have we seen Charm onto minion in this game?
Uh,
I think a good amount.
Yeah, a good amount.
Just unlucky there. And not even to say that Miss Pimp is playing badly. Just the minions are.
That's so. How is Bell allowed up here? That is so illegal.
It is. It
John
is.
the Phantom
John the
just hit
Phantom.
arm.
All right.
Oh,
You can see now the rest of the squad for
there we
Super
go.
Best
Okay,
Friends
we're
Club
all
has
bot.
now made their way into the bottom lane. But they are pushing. Do not have the Baron yet. Death Realm is about to be up right now. And they're pushing it onto this bottom lane tower. Bell, Moonfall onto you. You're going to get absolutely one-shot in here as the Charm connects. Everfrost, as Blue is diving in further. Num Num's going to get hooked in under the tower. Tower will go down. Nether Scrap's going to lock
No
him.
Death Realm.
You are dead already. And you're dead. Has to flash away to safety as the Cyclone is spinning through. Crescent Guard is going to buy some time, but time is not for sale as the inhibs are going to fall. And Super Best Friends Club is going to be onto these Nexus towers. Should be able to take this unless some heroics come through from Donkey and Miss Pimp. But I don't think any heroics are to be had here as one Nexus tower has fallen. Donkey gonna get absolutely one-shot here by Blue, but is able to get out as the binds and the CC comes through.
No minions.
No, Frozen Power is dead. As yeah, the minions have been cleared out, but the towers have also been cleared out onto the Nexus. We go, and this should just be the game here. Super Best Friends Club taking game 1 of the Gauntlet.
In clean and convincing fashion, even though I believe they got the minority of the vote.
Yeah, I guess we can actually take a look at that here and see what the
Okay,
vibe
no,
is.
no, they didn't.
Not at all, actually, but good try.
I was misled by my producer because they voted, but you know, choose outcome, Super Best Friends Club. Everyone, take your points.
Yeah, everyone gets their points back. Little 1.33, multiplier there, and that's something nice. We take those, but nonetheless, Super Best Friends Club, pretty solid showing, I would say, in this first game of the Gauntlet.
For sure, and I mean, well, they gotta back it up. They're going up against Snack Bears next, so let's see with that.
Yeah, finally you get to talk about your team Snack Bears, and make sure you don't get too confused though, because
Dude,
both these
they're
teams
both
have the
SBs.
SB in their names. So make sure you guys are voting correctly on who you got for the game. But nonetheless, we're gonna take a short break, but we'll be back for game 2 of the Gauntlet as Snack Bears takes on Super Best Friends Club. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. All right, and we are back for the big ban of game number 2 of the Gauntlet. This one, Snack Bears taking on Super Best Friends Club, and we saw Super Best Friends Club take the dub in game number 1 in pretty commanding fashion, I would say.
Yeah, very convincing. Only dropping 3 kills, 2 of those. One of those at the very end, 2 by the Mordekaiser, but up against a new opponent, Snack Bears on the blue side with first pick, banning away the Diana, Malzahar, and Volibear and stealing away the Jinx.
Is it Danny?
Danny.
Is it Danny on the Jinx? We'll see. No, it's actually Red Panda main on the Jinx.
Or they might flex
I heard
it.
those are synonymous. I heard those two are synonymous.
Yeah.
I'm not sure though. We'll have to see based on what this game comes
and we
through.
might have to investigate like where he's playing from, see if he's playing from Houston.
Yeah, he might be playing from Houston. We'll see what happens. We'll be able to tell as the game comes through. But Zaya is going to be the pick again for Super Best Friends Club. It looked pretty good in game number 1, I would say.
Yeah, it certainly did. It really helped them get the push, and they could have paired it up again with the Maokai here, and that's what we see.
Yeah,
I'm pretty good.
Running it back from last game. You're pretty good, I guess. And so is Maokai, apparently. So Zaya paired up with the Maokai again. We'll see what Snack Bears opts to take for the support to pair up with this Jinx. I would imagine something hard to engage.
Yeah, that would definitely be nice. Or maybe you could even pick like a Scaler or a Enchanter to try to live against the Maokai, though that might be a futile effort. But Blitzcrank, trying to abuse. Trying to abuse the pre-level 6 of the Zaya.
Yeah, I was gonna say Blitzcrank, but
you didn't.
I didn't. So unlucky there. I guess we'll have to see if this is Jinx from Arcane or not. I think
Bad Chest?
Yeah, I think Blitzcrank. I like the Jinx, the Blinks Blitzcrank combination a lot.
Oh,
I think it's very, very nice. And then paired up with the Jin Zhao for not Pudge. Good thing that isn't Pudge.
Echo.
On the other side, yeah, Echo's going to be locked in there, so we get a little bit of a run back.
I think that's Arcane. A little flexibility.
You think so?
I think I don't know what this champion does. No, I don't know what I don't know. I don't know where the champion is going nowadays, but I think there's still some flex potential for mid and jungle.
I think so. I mean, I think we're seeing it more often in the in the jungle recently, but second stage of bans come through. Wukong and Mordekaiser taken off the table, as we expect the solo laners are still what's left to pick in this draft. Vex is going to be taken away as well from Albedo, and then Galio is the final ban coming through here. And this would be a pretty crazy pick if this Echo was actually sent mid, which is still possible.
That would be hypey.
Hypey?
Hyphy? Is that it? What is that word? That would be sweet.
Red 4 coming in now from Super Best Friends Club. It's got to be a blind pick. Oh, wait a minute.
Huh.
A little more Ghana mid action, perhaps? Or is
they might send
the
it out again.
Maokai swap into the top lane?
It could be a Maokai swap ability.
You're pushing it. You're pushing it. I'm gonna be honest.
Just like they're pushing it with the flex picks. Thank you. I'll be on next week.
I'm taking applications for color casters if anyone's interested. Mine seems to be broken.
Starting later, I'll be here next week, guys. Don't worry.
LeBlanc is going to be picked up for Snack Bears in the mid lane, and I think LeBlanc is very, very strong as a champion, but it's kind of hard to blind pick.
I mean, it's hard to pick into this team. That looks like a nightmare team for LeBlanc. No?
Yeah, I mean, I think so. You have Zaya, luckily, is going to be able to absorb that burst very, very effectively with the ultimate. Going to be able to dodge on a lot of that damage, and if LeBlanc tries to stick around for too long, she's going to get CC'd and she's going to get punished out. So I definitely not the biggest fan of it, but nonetheless here, Alawi is going to be the lock-in. So now things have changed a little bit, and I think we have a Morgana mid and Echo jungle.
I don't know. That's what the client draft is for. We'll figure it out there, but
I don't know. I mean, Alawi kind of nuts pick here.
I think I don't like that champion. Okay.
Why? Tell me what you're against. Tell me why you're against Alawi here.
Because I played so much top lane and the champion is just so annoying to lane against. If they're good at Alawi, you just get one shot by the E because it scales to like 80% of the damage is transferred. So if you ever get hit by it, which given it is fairly easy to dodge, but it's like doomed if you ever get hit by it.
Yeah, and I mean, especially if you're playing something like the Scion, I think Alawi has some pretty good tank shredding abilities. You know, gonna probably build up that Black Cleaver eventually.
Except, I think this Alawi never wants to fight. I think it's just going to be the split push because I see no way that this Alawi is going to be able to do anything to Jinx or LeBlanc.
Yeah.
So I think realistically, this is just complete split push Alawi.
Yeah, a little split push action. And when you see the Scion at this point, you kind of associate it with that split push style build as well, right? Where you're going to build that hole breaker, you're going to build some AD. I mean, what do you think? What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, the Inting Scion is definitely going to be... I think it's going to be pulled out. Maybe not completely Inting, but I think the split push definitely will be around to try to counteract the Alawi, but...
I mean, it seems hard to int into the Alawi. That seems
yeah,
very not effective.
Yeah, and that, I mean, your team... Just as much as Alawi has trouble dealing, like, getting into the LeBlanc and Jinx, I feel it is quite dangerous for anyone to actually go up and stop the Alawi, especially if they're getting super fed.
I agree. I mean, maybe Jin Zhao, but I mean, I think even once you hit like 15 minutes, Jin Zhao is not going to be able to deal with the Alawi anymore. And Alawi is kind of just going to be slapping down tentacles and, you know,
doing her
making
thing.
life bad, making life real bad. I don't even I don't even know who Black Jones is.
What?
I don't know, dude. Someone said.
What did you just say?
Look at the chat, dude.
What chat?
Twitch chat.
Oh, I'm looking at. I have my prediction up.
I don't even know who that is.
Dang, you're really gonna make me close my prediction.
Just post the prediction, bro.
But
what's the issue?
I was gonna wait, so then I was like started with the client draft.
I don't know what we're waiting for. Actually, we've got
people are going pee,
sides, right?
People are going pee.
Oh, everyone's peeing. I see.
Yeah. So one of our snack bears, super best friends club. 5 minutes. Who's moving on in the gauntlet? Vote. Perfect. And because I put the vote in, we started the client draft. So we're going with the client draft.
We're going with it. We're going with it. We're gonna see what happens.
Who is? I have the same question. Who is Black Jones?
I had no idea, dude.
Well, you know,
I don't even want to know at this point. I think.
Pudge, quiet. I just saw what you said about me. It's whatever.
What did Pudge say about you?
Pudge says I need to clean my room, and my room is fine.
Oh,
that's just.
I agree, dude.
Wait, it's not even that bad. There's just a lot of stuff on. There's a lot of stuff on the shelf.
Your room is messy. Oh, I see. Okay, he was an IBS player back a bit ago.
Brian was an IBS player. Like 19 to 22. Didn't you stop playing this year?
I might have. I think I actually stopped last season playing IBS.
Oh, okay.
I evolved, or I got scouted for CLOL. So
how'd that go? How many CLOL games you play?
Don't worry about it.
Okay. I was just wondering. It's like a friendly wonderance.
Yeah, well, you know, there's only so much I can do. We'll see if any of these players have what it takes in them as well.
To get to CLOL from here?
To CLOL from IBS. Seems pretty good.
The amateur pipeline. You know, Jojo PM and Danny, NA talent. These folk here that are playing here, future of NA talent. Just give it a couple more seasons.
Give it a couple more seasons, absolutely. And we saw Danny absolutely 1v400 in game 1 of the series yesterday. So super carry, super ADC Danny.
Super doing me.
Maybe Megathon and Red Panda Main is going to be their next. We'll see what happens, but the draft is going through right now, and both of these guys are. All these teams are being locked in. We're seeing that it is going to be more Ghana mid, Echo jungle, like I said, and I know you doubted me, which is kind of strange because remember we went over this already. I've only been wrong once.
I mean, I'm kind of the same thing, but like, it's because I thought I was wrong once, but I was wrong about that. So like, he didn't.
You're
So that
always
was my wrong. Me
No,
being
you're always you are
about
always wrong. You are always wrong.
Yeah, not so sure about that one, Chief.
Nonetheless, yeah, these comps have been locked in here.
Get your votes in.
Get your votes in. Yes, you got to put your money where your mouth is. We're gonna see who is moving on in the gauntlet. Mike, who do you got based on these team comps?
I mean, I was gonna cast them down onto Super Best Friends Club, but I saw what they did last game. So you know what? They're riding high. They have the momentum. They're gonna go for it. They're gonna get this one out too.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we'll see. I believe in you. I'll
who
rock
do you
with the
got
team.
though?
We got people crossing through the back.
Who do you got? Who do you got?
I'm gonna go the other way just to make it interesting.
Okay, let's remember this.
We'll see what
if you're wrong
happens. We're gonna take a break. We'll be back for the game shortly. So don't go anywhere. You're not gonna want to miss it. And we are on to the Rift for game number 2 of the IBS Gauntlet as Snack Bears takes on Super Best Friends Club on the red side again. Super Best Friends Club. Num Nums on the Alawi in the top lane. Blue on Echo in the jungle. Drown the Phantom. Rockin' the Morgana on in the mid lane. And Megathon and Frown Power rounding it out with the Zaya and the Maokai. I realized they weren't on they weren't on the red side last game, so that's on me. But
Yeah, he said again, and then he read off my team, but it's fine. For Snack Bears, on the other hand, we got Homeless on Cyan in the top lane, not Pudge, don't get it confused, on the Zinzao. Albedo on the LeBlanc, and Red Panda Main and Royal rounding out the bot lane with Jinx and Blitzcrank. And Drown to Phantom got that ward up there.
yeah, nice ward there. You're gonna see where the jungler is starting for Snack Bears. And now, I would like to remind you, just looking at the rankings of these teams in the season, Super Best Friends Club was 9th, and Snack Bears was 7th. So, coming into it, Snack Bears definitely is the favorite as we
But, I mean,
take our camps and such. But
Bobcat was 8.
That's true. You know, Super Best Friends Club already completed one upset. What's better than one, Michael?
And one.
We'll come
I don't
back
know.
to you on
First
that
place
one.
is the
We'll come
first
back
place
to you
is
on
the
that.
best, right?
We'll
Isn't
come
one the
back to
best?
you on-
Trick
We'll
question.
come back. Trick question. Well, it depends on what we're talking about here, but I'll let you think about that one for a little more. Meditate.
Okay.
Both junglers starting on their top side here. Pathing down. I'm gonna die for a second. And I kind of like this. I mean, I think this bot lane is gonna be very volatile. I think top is kind of... They're just gonna be scrapping, but not really kills coming through for the time being. I mean, no ignites in the top lane. Pretty big health bars there, so...
Yeah, I think the soonest thing we're gonna see is a straight Blitzcrank hook hitting.
I think so as well. You know, we should have like sportsbook bets on these games. Like, oh, who do we think the first kill is gonna be, or like first skill shot? You know, Num Nums. Oh, Num Nums smacking down Homeless in the top lane with those tentacles. Royal
Uh-oh.
looking for a hook. Pudge is gonna get spotted out though on that potential gank. So
And
it's gonna be okay.
Num Nums needs to be a little careful with their actions because I don't know if smacking down the Homeless is a good social strategy. So be interesting to watch how top lane develops. You good?
Well,
Everything,
I mean,
everything good?
we're struggling out here. But either way, yeah, I mean, we saw Num Nums play pretty well on the Wukong in the last game. Blue obviously performed very effectively on the Diana as well. And as of right now, you know, Blue does have that extra tempo in the jungle off of that one camp advantage, just due to the fact that Pudge tried to make something happen bot lane, and it was actually spotted out. Red Panda has to be super careful there. Those feathers could have actually killed. Very, very dangerous to be that low, but the Blitzcrank hook lands. Ignite comes down with flash from Megalithon. Will buy some space for now, and Megalithon will get out for the time being. But Pudge is here again. No flash from Megalithon, but the flash comes through onto Royal. Knockup connects as the heal comes through. Wind becomes lightning, dodged out. Woo! That was crucial there, as that ability was dodged out very nicely. And that allowed the Super Best Friends Club AD carry to keep their lives. Homeless has to be careful here. The Ghost is actually taken down, and Blue's going to meet Pudge here. Level advantage for Blue as the shield comes through.
Just a real quick correction while we're here, and I usually I don't want to stop the flow, but I just need to make sure we actually make sure it's like correct on the broadcast. So you said in that last fight, Blue jumps onto Pudge, but recall that this is not Pudge. So just like be a little careful with your calls. Thanks.
Hextech Dragon is the first one that has spawned this game. I don't know. I have no words, honestly. I have no words, but nonetheless.
No, it's not that big an issue. I just want to make sure.
I mean, it's not that big of an issue.
Like,
you stop
we
the
have
entire
Blue facing
thing.
not Pudge right here.
Not
I don't-
Pudge.
Pudge being notable, we don't want to get it confused. I mean, it's all it is. Hey, I'm not talking your pay or anything this time, but like,
Okay, well, you know what? Just look at this. Look at the tab right now, and you can see that Blue is up 2 camps now. Just because not Pudge was able to complete one of those. But either way, I mean, look at just the pain that Homeless is going through in this lane right now. If Num Nums hits 1E, it's chalked. I mean, you're taking half your HP bar.
Ooh.
And John the Phantom's not having a good time here. Double chains. 2 chains. Just gonna get a little trade back.
When's LeBlanc gonna drop the Rye chains though? That's what the people are asking.
That's a good question. I heard it was coming in the next patch.
Okay.
But either way, I did have to sign the NDA on that one, so
So you just
I can't really
violated
be
it?
too sure. Ooh, nice hook comes through onto Frown Power as they go in. Trying to find Red Panda Man. His exhaust going to come down. Blade Caller is not going to get the root there as Royal is now running. Knockup could be coming soon. Yes, as Red Panda flashes forward. One more auto should be enough. Time to get excited as one more auto should take down Megalithon, and that's a double kill coming through from Red Panda Main.
And I told you, first action, that Blitzcrank getting the hook.
Yeah, you would win this. You would win the bet. You would win the sportsbook. 1,000 points to you.
Let's go.
Num Nums going in with the ultimate. I don't know what that was.
No E up when the ultimate was casted. That was not the decision I would have gone for. But
You know,
first
it's
dragon.
okay. Snack Bears is going to be able to secure this first dragon of the game. Num Nums finds another E. I mean, it's almost like this is a lock-on ability right now for Num Nums.
Zion,
Kind of what it feels like.
big target. But first dragon going over next. Left with the Air Drake next.
Yeah, and I do want to just mention Blue on this Echo is outpacing not Pudge. And I feel like this is not really something that you see too often, where the Jin Zhao is getting outpaced in the jungle.
Yeah, I think it. Yeah, actually, now I'm thinking about it. I was trying to think of an excuse, but I don't have many. But Drown the Phantom.
Ignite ticking. Here we go. Does Albedo have the damage? Will force the flash out. Ignite still ticking, but it's not enough damage. Drown the Phantom will live for now. Num Nums though, look at the CS lead as well here in the lane, just able to harass so effectively on this Alawi, and now Royal looking for something else.
And keep in mind that for a while, it's not going to be getting better for Homeless because they bought a pickaxe first item or first
Yeah.
batch, so they're not going to be a building tank.
Yeah, and it looks like the double pickaxe, one for each of these top laners. So, and also one for not Pudge. So they're mining right now across the rift.
No warning in this game, so they're not crafting just yet. But Royal,
Oh, Royal. Oh, hook is a little bit wide there. Slightly errant as the traps come down. They do have a big E coming through. E! Not up yet. But, I mean, I do think that there's a world where Super Best Friends Club bot lane can actually win this 2v2 in the bottom lane.
here.
Yeah, Blue is especially looping around the back as Red Panda does not have the flash available. Stun is not going to find Red Panda, but it will find Royal. Royal's going to get knocked back in. Hook's going to land as Red Panda goes on a killing spree. He is not available yet, but Blue's diving under the tower. One more auto should have been enough here. Oh, but he's still going. Zap! Megadeth Rocket? No. As Megalithon, they're going in. One more auto should do it. Yes! And Megalithon gets the shutdown, but the kill is traded back by the minions. Overall, a crazy play in this bottom lane. And with the shutdown going over, that's definitely favorable. Homeless using that ultimate to get back in. What is happening here? Oh! Num Nums has to flash away with the jukes here. As now we'll see John the Phantom tossing out on every skill shot there. And we'll be able to live off of that mid gank as the pause comes through. Mental check.
little bit of a pause here. But
Make sure you get that mental check in. You always need
Yeah.
some mental check.
of course.
Make sure you're all good. How's everyone doing, by the way, in the chat? Let us know what's good.
Yeah, it's been
Hopefully-
a little quiet this game. I just want to point
It
that out
has.
there.
It has. I don't know what's happening, but
I mean, there are 37 of you, and like, Fritz is chatting, so like, doesn't even really count because he has to be here. Thank you, Pudge.
Oh,
Hey, wait a second. What are you doing?
whoa!
What are you doing right here, Pudge? Close the stream. Get out of here.
Need to pause and check in on the bot. Yeah, Pudge is stream sniping. It's a little bit strange.
Pudge.
It's a little bit strange. I believe. Yeah, you got to get off. You got to get off of that. Come on. Nonetheless, though, hope you guys are having a good weekend. It's Sunday. I know for us, finals are coming up, so not looking forward to that, but looking forward to the end of the semester. So
Yeah.
definitely
ready for
something
summer.
pretty good. Yeah, summer is coming soon.
And here for me and Ryan, we got some nice weather out here.
Yeah, it is so hot.
I mean, nothing that you're not used to, though, right? Maybe a better AC at home.
I do have better AC at home, yeah, but it's okay. It's okay.
Back
What
in
is
game.
your fault? What is your fault?
The air, probably.
I guess.
Like it being so hot.
I turn off the flex. Okay. All right. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Back into this game though. Tempo advantage. We do have a 1K big B gold advantage. We're gonna get a little pause for good measure, just due to the nature of the client.
I just got a auto mod message. And it said suspicious user.
I'm in. Either way, let's see. Royal missing the hook with some damage traded back by Megalithon. And I mean, if we just take a look at the CS right now, big advantage for Red Panda main. 3 waves, as well as, is sitting at 4 and 1 on this Jinx.
Yeah, I mean, we know the power that this Jinx can do. I think this Jinx is also avoiding nerf somehow.
Yeah, I mean...
No, Jinx is getting hit with a nerf.
Jinx got nerfed.
Losing 50 health next patch. So gutted.
That's a lot, though.
I mean, yeah, it is. But...
I mean, judging from the fact that Jinx has the highest base health in the game as for an AD carry... I digress. 1.3k big B gold advantage in favor of the Bears right now as Drowning Phantom just getting aggressed on even further. Oh, the stray hook lands again. We'll have to bring the flash out. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you.
Keep it a buck.
I've not been too impressed with the blade colors from Megalithon. At least in this game. In game 1, they were pretty good, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But a little bit maybe misused or a little bit impatient, I would say, coming through her. Drown the Phantom is no mana, no flash either. Does have the Ignite available for Albedo as he's looking, but does not have the damage yet. And with this Herald being spawned up into this top lane, the tower is going to fall, and Num Num's going after Homeless. Oh, another hook lands, but under the tower, Royal gets stopped. Super Mega Death Rocket has enough damage, and Royal's going to live somehow. The tower, not enough damage to take down the Blitzcrank, and Snack Bear's bot lane is just running all over Super Best Friend's bot lane.
Yeah, Super Best Friend's bot lane not having a good time, but also something I want to point out as this Herald barely gets the next charge is that Xayah has the tier and the crit components. Double dipping.
Whoa.
Which I don't think is
That's
good.
a little interesting.
I don't think you want to do that.
So it seems as though this is going to be a shield bow, perhaps?
Yeah, I believe as much.
And that's definitely something you don't see very often here.
No.
Dragon is going to go over to Snack Bears, and not Pudge is going to secure that one. But I mean, Homeless got literally like chunked 100 to like 20 from
Homeless,
that E, and the tentacles are flying right now. as Homeless has to run for the hills. Blue is in the area as well, and this tower top lane, this tier 2 is going to go.
Snack Bears versus Super Best Friends Club, by the way.
What? Oh,
Somebody asked in the chat. I'm just being a good, like, I'm being an active listener.
yeah. Good job, Mike.
You know, as we do.
Yeah, this is. I mean, yeah, I don't know. It's a weird combination there of the builds, but who knows? And I mean, if you look across the map at the Jinx, you know, has the Gale Force completed with the Berserkers and a Zeal. So, I mean, just a crazy gold differential right now here. Almost 1.7k in favor of Red Panda in this bottom lane. Now, if you look in the top lane, it's a 2k advantage for Num Nums, but either way, Royal looking for it. Hook.
Royal just on point.
Yeah.
These
Royal
hooks.
These hooks. Forcing the flash out. Drown the Phantom could be in trouble though. Gonna find the lockdown. There's Royal with the hook connecting. He's gonna take out Drown the Phantom, and with no Featherstorm from Megalithon, he cannot walk up at all.
Guys, this is gonna be so much damage. Oh, walked a little bit too far, or walked far enough so it broke the tether, but
Still a lot of damage.
Royal still needs to be careful. I don't know if we want to be
my
flash hooking into Alawi.
I think they lose this. You can see Hullbreaker and Steel Shoes completed already. Frown Power looking for the 1v1 onto Homeless here. I know he's weak, but I don't know if he's this weak.
Not quite the win for Frown Power, but
How about three?
3 might do it, but two of them are melee, so that's Alawi likes that.
Yes, Alawi does like that. Chopper's gonna connect. We'll see. None of them's going in. Flash is gonna find the mark. Will force the flash out of Red Panda. But the connection of the soul comes through. Gale Force is utilized, but Royal's getting smacked down. Super Mega Death Rocket is gonna connect. Royal taken to 1 HP. 1 Q will do it. Red Panda main. Oh, with the tentacles. 1 miss, but 1 connect. If both connected, Red Panda was dead Panda.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
You should write that one down.
Now John the Phantom has to flash away. Nunum's a powerhouse in this side lane right now.
Oh.
Red Panda's so low. Burn! Oh, not enough.
From the corrupting pot. You never see that mattering.
I see it mattering.
The 15 damage? Or sorry, yeah, 15 damage?
When you're trading in mid lane, it matters, okay?
I guess so. Mid
Not
lane are so
Pudge.
frail.
Has to be careful.
The Ignite dropped?
Ignite was kind of sick. But now TP coming in from Homeless. Num Nums. Smacking away at this side lane. And the crazy part is that who is even gonna stop this this Alawi?
That's the scary part. I mean, it's not exactly the Inting Scion, but it's a Scion with no lane pressure, and Alawi just took advantage of it and ran over the lane. I mean, 40 CS, some 40 CS up now, and 1v2 with the bot lane effectively. Didn't pick up any kills, but...
I got both flashes. So, Num Nums is definitely strong here. Ooh, drawing the Phantom. Almost got hit with that chain. And now Homeless is going to be pushing in.
Oh, just didn't get the Demolish auto off.
Definitely a heartbreaker there. Drawing the Phantom, though, connecting, but the 2 chains fall in as we're fighting in the bottom lane as well here. Num Nums and Homeless. Homeless actually able to tank up all of that damage now, but Blue is here. Stun comes down, will connect.
Homeless is so very tanky. He has the ult.
So tanky, though. Will use the ultimate to just get out there, and an unstoppable onslaught will get the Scion back to safety. And for the time being, you know, Dragon spawning in 13 seconds. It looks like Super Best Friends Club is first to this play. It does have the prio there, but Drown the Phantom is very low.
Oh, Royal.
Blue.
In danger.
And Megathon. Here we go onto Red Panda. If they can get it, that's a shutdown. That's very nice. Mega Death Rocket comes through. They're going down onto it. One more auto is enough, and Blue's going to find the connection there. And now Pudge going in. They're going to get exhausted down. As a Crescent Guard, you got to get inside there if you're a ranged champion, if you want to hit. Pudge will flash away. Not Pudge will flash away. And the dragon is going to be all Super Best Friends Club, it looks like, as Num Num still relentless in this side lane.
I mean, it might be that Snack Bears has more kills, but right now, Super Best Friends Club in the gold lead with Jinx dead. That's most of their team.
Oh, Blue going in here. Trying to find onto Albedo, but Num Nums could be in trouble here. Oh, nice dodge. On the Blitzcrank Cook, and we're going back in. Ultimate comes down as the Ignite is doing a lot of work. Pudge knock up on through, but oh my gosh.
Why are you on me?
Albedo just went in. Look at the bot lane though, as Num Nums finds one in return. And disaster.
Albedo didn't want to be. Albedo didn't want to be one upped by the 3v1 in the bot side, so tried to 4v1 themselves. You know, it does not work so well when you're a LeBlanc.
Oh my lord, that was crazy here. Royal looking for Num Nums. I think Num Nums just absolutely wins this here, but the knockup comes through. Oh, okay, maybe you don't win this here. Red Panda has joined the party, but with 3 members of Snack Bears bot lane, that's going to be a Herald going over to the Best Friends Club. Did they get it? Yeah, they did. Okay, cool.
Yeah. So, Riptail picked up 20 minutes ticking over on the clock, 1.8k gold lead, Big B gold advantage in the favor of Super Best Friends Club. And, I mean, making it work.
Making it work somehow, some way, off the back of a big performance by Num Nums here, up 56 CS. I mean, if you look across the map here, Snack Bears does have a significant CS advantage in all of the other lanes.
Not jungle, not jungle.
Except for jungle, yeah. Blue's holding it down with the jungle lead there, but nonetheless. Oh, Royal with the flash. Trying to flash hook the Morgana is a little bit of an odd strategy.
Morgana also
Red
didn't
Panda
Black Shield. Quite confident.
Pretty scary. Had to bring the flash away from Num Num's bot. This Jinx build is not going to do anything to Num Nums here is the issue. Uh-oh. Soul lands. Okay, couldn't get that last tentacle on it, but the tower will fall into the bottom lane as Red Panda is corrupted or whatever. I don't really know what it's called.
What?
The like Alawi passive thing.
The tentacles?
No, when you get like hit with it when you walk out or she kills the soul.
The test of spirit?
Sure.
That's the ability name.
Oh. Num Nums had to flash actually, as Herald now spawned in this mid lane. Tier 1 falls.
Wait,
as,
Scion backed.
Yeah, Homeless just backed. So tier 2
This is your time to be top. You have Hullbreaker.
Oh, Binding lands. They might look for Albedo. No. Num Num still pushing. Was able to get that tower bot lane.
Num Num just gets this.
Yeah, Num Nums just cannot be stopped here. As Homeless is going to try. Onto the inhib.
Soon to be stopped, but should get the inhib. Or we'll get close.
Maybe can get the inhib here. When it becomes lighting, doesn't land. As here we go. Ultimate comes down. Ignite is pretty much enough to halt this Alawi as of now. But look at the rest of the team. Pings onto Baron. And Super Best Friends Club is going to be going onto this Baron.
Yeah, they have the Xayah. They're not the fastest takers. Hope that they don't get found out.
Yeah, I don't think they will. I mean,
yeah, nobody's looking even.
Bot. And yeah, Baron's going to be going over to the Super Best Friends Club.
Yeah, I mean, still not the most impressive score lines for the team, but I mean, the Alawi is putting so much pressure into this game. It's so hard to deal with an Alawi, especially when your team comp doesn't have the best tools for it. I mean, you have a lot of CC, which is helping now if you're sending 3 members there, but otherwise, it's quite difficult. But now, with Dragon up in 35 seconds, Alawi getting sent into the top lane, I want to see how Snack Bears respond.
Yeah, Pudge could be in trouble here. Just twisted advance on, and Blue goes on a killing spree now. 3-0-2 on this Echo with the dragon spawning in 15 seconds. It should just be the dragon going over, but they're looking for more. Trying to find Red Panda as the chain connects. Red Panda. Oh my gosh, the flash forward from Megalithon finds the root. And Frown Power is going to find Red Panda. Hook. Oh, connects onto Megalithon, but Royal.
It's just Royal.
Exhaust onto the Blitzcrank as well, but look at the other side. Albedo finds the assassination onto Megalithon through the shield bow. It's a 3-for-1 now in favor of the Best Friends Club. Now there's Grasp.
Wait, the launch into back.
They're going onto Albedo. One more honor should be enough here, but the Ensemble Onslaught goes in, trying to peel for the rest of the squad. Look at the top lane. Nums is just pounding away at the inhibitor tower. Is going to find that. Twisted Advance again onto Homeless, and Homeless is going to go down. Albedo to find the assassination onto Frown Power as the top lane inhib will fall.
All the while, Morgana
is not scared. Going in still. 1v2. Ultimate comes down. 1v3 now. Under the tower as well. Maybe not the best numbers advantage there, but the dragon will still go over to blue and the club. And that's evening up the dragon count.
Yeah, dragon count evened up, but tower count 5 in the favor of Super Best Friends Club. This, I mean, from the kill lead, like on paper, it looked like Snack Bears were in a very good position. They had their Jinx very fed, but now falling behind, or not even behind, still ahead of the Xayah, but just not able to impact the game enough.
Yeah, I'm confused. I'm surprised that. I mean, I think this is actually just a testament to. Oh no, not Pudge taking the blue buff on accident. There as teleport comes in, Nums and Homeless going after it here in this bottom lane. Ooh, Soul Grab hits a minion, but the top lane inhib is falling. As well as going to flash forward. Nice Feather Storm there as Albedo is going to go in, but a nice stun from Blue going golden as well here. And 2 dead already. Red Panda trying to make the plays happen, but just going to get one-shotted by the 4 members that are there. And it's only Pudge and Homeless to save the game. The Super Minions are hitting the Nexus Towers in the top lane. And
this is it, right?
Super Best Friends Club looking to end here. 25 seconds on both of the carries from Snack Bears as Pudge. They're engaging on him. One Nexus Tower is fallen. The next as well. And Super Best Friends Club have won game 2 of the Gauntlet.
In what I'd call a very weird game, they're able to come out on top and, I mean, keep the
Gauntlet run. The Gauntlet run for Super Best Friends Club, getting 2 wins back to back here. And you know, we were wondering if this was Jinx from Arcane. I don't think so. It was Echo from Arcane though.
Yeah, Echo did beat up on Jinx and Arcane, but again, choosing our outcome, Super Best Friends Club getting majority of the vote and getting the correct prediction.
Yeah, and you know, they are going to be going in. They're trying to make their Gauntlet dreams a reality, make it into the playoffs. And we're going to take a short break to see what's going to happen in this third game. We will be right back. All right, everybody. So we are back. We have just gotten word that DOV had to actually forfeit. They were not able to play in the last game of the Gauntlet, which means Super Best Friends Club takes the entire Gauntlet in 4-0 fashion. Very, very interesting table here.
Table.
Not really what we expected to come through. I know that Fritz called it. All right, I'll give him that. He did call the Gauntlet run coming through by the club. But nonetheless, hold on, I'm pulling it up to here. Okay, so now I believe MIT plays
No, I don't know who they both say Gauntlet winner.
Friends Club?
5th/Gauntlet. Oh no, they get
yeah,
choice. They get choice.
Okay, so they get choice here. Okay,
They get choice
cool.
between TD Island or Super Best Friends Club, and I think Monkeys gets choice because they're higher seed.
Yeah, okay. Well, that makes sense then. So in that case, we will be back next weekend for the quarterfinals of IBS. We don't know the matchup yet, but we will know by that time, obviously.
Yeah.
I have been Ride Chains, joined by Michael. Hope you guys enjoyed the cast today. Hope you guys had fun with the Gauntlet run. Congratulations again to Super Best Friends Club. Have a good week, and we'll see you guys next time.